Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Car Stories. Today, we take you on a journey back in time to explore history. This car, Ford Velocity 2025 United States, marks a bold step forward for the American automaker, blending heritage design elements with modern performance and technology. Though it's a relatively new model, its place in automotive history is already being shaped. It represents a fresh take on performance vehicles, targeting a segment of drivers who appreciate both speed and style without sacrificing everyday comfort. Ford designed the Velocity to bridge a gap. For years, the Mustang held the spotlight as Ford's performance hero. But as driving tastes evolve, so must the machines. The Velocity comes in as a new breed, not quite a muscle car in the traditional sense, and not fully a sports car either. It's a crossover of intentions, crafted for the driver who wants thrill on the highway and comfort in the city. What sets the Velocity apart visually is its sleek silhouette. It borrows from the low, wide stance of Ford's past coupes while introducing sharper aerodynamic lines. The front fascia is aggressive, with a wide grille and thin LED lighting that stretches across the front end, giving it a futuristic but familiar face. In many ways, it nods to the GT lineage, while carving out its own identity. Under the hood, the 2025 Velocity doesn't disappoint. The base trim starts with a 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine tuned to deliver over 330 horsepower. For those wanting more, the Velocity GT offers a twin-turbo V6 that cranks out close to 450 horsepower. Both engines are paired with Ford's 10-speed automatic transmission, although a 6-speed manual is available as a special performance package. One of the more intriguing aspects of the Velocity is its use of hybrid assistance. Ford includes a mild hybrid system on certain trims, adding low-end torque and improving fuel economy. It's not a full EV, but it signals Ford's attention to sustainability. With the automotive world moving toward electrification, this system is a smart halfway point. Inside the Velocity, the cabin feels modern and focused. The dash is low-slung, with a digital instrument cluster that can be customized to show everything from navigation to G-forces. The center console is clean, with a large vertical touchscreen housing Ford's SYNC5 system. Voice control, over-the-air updates, and wireless connectivity are all standard, making it a tech-savvy space. The seats are well-bolstered without being stiff, wrapped in a mix of leather and sustainable synthetic materials. Ford emphasizes comfort, even in the sportier trims. There's decent room for 2 adults in the back, although it's clear this car was designed with the front seats in mind. That said, it's more practical than you might expect for a performance coupe. On the road, the Velocity impresses. Steering is direct and well-weighted, with good feedback through the wheel. The suspension uses adaptive dampers that adjust in real time, allowing the car to stay composed in corners without punishing you on rough roads. In sport mode, the exhaust opens up, giving the car a throaty growl that's satisfying but not obnoxious. Drivers will appreciate the Velocity's balance between raw power and refined handling. Ford's engineers have worked hard to make sure it doesn't just go fast in a straight line, but can dance through corners with confidence. It's not quite a track monster like the Shelby models, but it's more capable than a daily commuter. It's a car that rewards spirited driving. Braking performance is solid, especially with the performance brake package. Large ventilated discs and multi-piston calipers bring the car to a halt confidently, lap after lap. It's a welcome detail, showing that Ford thought about more than just acceleration. Safety features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and lane centering assist are all standard. In terms of trim options, the 2025 Velocity comes in 3 core configurations. The standard model is well-equipped for everyday driving, while the Velocity GT adds performance hardware and a more aggressive look. The top-tier Velocity RS includes all the bells and whistles, carbon fiber accents, advanced hybrid tech, and limited slip differential for optimal traction. Customization is a key selling point for the Velocity. Buyers can choose from an array of colors, wheel designs, and interior themes. There's even a heritage package that adds retro-inspired graphics and classic color combos. Ford clearly understands that owners want their cars to feel personal, and they've built the Velocity to accommodate that. The development story of the Velocity is interesting in itself. Ford began planning the car in 2020 as part of its long-term performance strategy. Market research showed younger buyers were hungry for a car that was fast, stylish, and tech-rich, but not overpriced. The Velocity was designed to meet that demand while reviving Ford's image as a performance innovator. Despite its name, the Velocity is not all about top speed. Instead, it's about the sensation of motion, the way it picks up speed smoothly, corners flatly, and responds to your inputs instantly. It's about feeling connected to the road, even when you're just driving to work. That's what makes it special. Ford has positioned the Velocity to compete with cars like the Toyota GR Supra, Nissan Z, and even the BMW M240i. In many comparisons, the Velocity holds its own thanks to its balanced approach. It's not trying to be the fastest or the flashiest. It's trying to be the most enjoyable in real-world conditions. There's also a cultural element to the Velocity. It symbolizes Ford's ongoing commitment to American performance, even as the market shifts. It's a car that respects tradition but refuses to be trapped by it. That kind of thinking is what helped Ford succeed with the original Mustang. And it's what could help the Velocity carve out its own legacy. For enthusiasts, the Velocity brings new energy. It's a car that you can drive hard on the weekend and comfortably commute in on Monday. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not, and that honesty is refreshing. There's an authenticity in the way it drives and presents itself that makes it easy to appreciate. In the broader story of Ford's performance history, the 2025 Velocity could be seen as a new chapter. Not a reinvention, but a continuation. It respects the past while moving forward with confidence. For those of us who love cars with personality and purpose, the Velocity is a reminder that there's still plenty of excitement left in the world of internal combustion. And that's the story of the Ford Velocity 2025, a modern performance car with a soul. Whether it becomes a classic or not remains to be seen, but it certainly earns its place in the ongoing story of Ford's passion for building cars that make you feel something every time you turn the key.